Keep
We
this
are
in
nice,
mind.
we are courteous, we try to be. That's all we really want to do. I mean, you got guys out here that they live and breathe on this. I mean, a lot of us, we don't get to see our kids growing up. We don't get to see a lot of ball games, nothing like that. So I sacrifice a lot for your family.
What is going on? You in the tube. It's your boy Trucker Will, and we trucking it like always. Trying to make this money, trying to make this dough. So, in this video, we're going to talk about, is it or should it be time for me to head on to greener pastures? Or should I stay and grind it out and hustle with Prime Inc? We're going to talk about it next on Trucking with Trucker Will. It's going on, you and the tube. It's your boy Trucker Will, and we trucking it like always. Trying to make this money, trying to make this dough. Before we get into it, do me a quick favor. Remember to like, subscribe, share, hit the bell below so you know when I come out with new videos, as well as hit that thumbs up button so it can generate and stimulate the YouTube algorithm to push it out to those new drivers that are trying to come over to Prime Inc. So, the question is, should I go on to greener pastures and move to a different company? Try to find something better, trying to find that better money. You know, that's always the question, trying to find out if there's better money out there, if those pastures are greener. And there's a lot of drivers that I've seen, that I know, that are moving on to greener pastures. They're taking their talents elsewhere, whether they're getting their own authority, or they're going out and buying their own trucks, any of those things. So, you know, as a dad, as a husband, father, friend, somebody that inspires people, may or not, I don't know. Those are questions I have to ask myself. So in the process of asking myself, I look at a few things. First thing that I look at, why change it? If it's working good, why change it? Secondly, I look at financial stability. Financial stability and being able to continue doing what I'm doing and continue to grow, staying where I'm at. Going out and being able to get bigger money, better money. Is that a possibility? Sure is. It's a better possibility. There's lots of better possibilities out there. Now, the question I ask myself, is there a better company than what Prime gives you? So, Prime is a great company. It's a starter company. A lot of people say it's a starter company. It is, but you can actually grow your... I use everything in like kind of analogies. You can grow your crop from here, or you can try to grow your crop from somewhere else. It's just a matter of how you water your crop. So, going to another company, what would it do for me? Let's break it down. So, you go to another company, you got to start all over. You got to get used to your dispatchers. Maybe you're maybe you don't have a dispatcher or a coordinator. Maybe you have yourself. And one thing that people don't realize is that I do have a truck that's running on the spot market. I have a driver in it, and they don't realize the cost of getting your own truck and running it on a load board, things of that nature. So we're gonna break it down here and try to keep this video short, and we'll do it in some segments. The first thing is the cost of running your truck. Now here at Prime, you have the ability, if your truck breaks down, you have a maintenance people, you have roadside assistance, you have all those things that have been built up for you to be able to be successful and not have to stress so much. You can worry about just driving this truck, get it to your 01 to get to your 90. If you don't know what an 01 and your 90 is, 01 is where you're picking up and your 90 is where you're dropping it. So going out and getting your own truck, you have to call somebody to come fix your truck for you if you're on the side of the road. I can tell you from experience multiple times that it's not cheap. Prime gets some of the best discounts out there. And it's to your benefit. So you have to keep that in mind. There's a website that you can look up that tells you all the places that will come and fix your truck. Now, at Prime, you say, hey, my truck's broke down. They send somebody TA Loves, some John Joe's truck diesel repair, and they're out there like that because Prime's name carries some weight. That's like pulling out and setting it on the table. Prime comes with some weight. So they'll take care of you real quick, fast, and in a hurry. Now, when you're on your own, you might be on the road there for 4 hours, 5 hours. Maybe they won't even come to you. So you have to keep that in mind when you decide you want to go out here and be a owner-operator. Also, getting your own fuel card. Like, I have my own fuel card. Having that set up, setting up a relationship with some of these places. Not easy. You know, you have to have some of the stuff set up so you can get you a fuel card. If you use the companies that you're going to fuel card, you may not get the same discounts that Prime gives you. Maybe more attached to it. So that's something else that you guys have to understand before you just hop out and go out. You know, the financial cost that is associated with it. It's not cheap, guys. It's not cheap. And then you have to look at what you're paying for a truck right now. You know, because I've been doing my due diligence. I've been looking around trying to see if it's more pertinent for me to stay here, or is it more pertinent for me to bounce, you know, or more pertinent for me to go on to greener pastures and get my own authority. I've looked into some of these options. And I can tell you right now, places that I've called, they don't have trucks. No trucks. And then the places that do have trucks, these trucks are exceptionally higher than what they were 4 months ago. I looked at a truck when the last time I was at home. It had 325,000 miles on it. It was a Kenworth with an APU. They wanted $86,000. They're talking about most places are wanting anywhere from 10 to 20% down. So you're talking $20,000 to $30,000 down. Then you got to take your truck to wherever you're going. So you're $30,000 plus to get yourself started. You're talking at probably somewhere around $40K. With the down payment of the truck to get yourself going. So, have you been saving your money is the big thing. You know, and I save my money as best as I can, but that other truck that's running has cost a lot of money. Not only do you have to have that, you have to have some money aside for breakdowns and maintenance, tires, oil changes. In 1 week, y'all, 1 week, I spent $2,500. Oil changes. I got an oil change in Atlanta at a TA, $409. I got tires, a set of tires on the one drive axle, $1,700. Put those two combined, it's a lot of bread for 1 week. Now, you're making money, but damn, it's expensive. So, then, you know, everybody's like, what about the lease purchase? So, yeah, right now, Prime did suspend the lease purchase for right now. But it's going to come back. Why? Because it's going to be more advantageous for Rob to be like, you know what? Let me rock with my drivers. It's more advantageous for him to go ahead and do it. Just redo it, you know, keep it rocking. He might change it a little bit, but he's going to bring it back. People are leaving and crammling away because they don't have patience. When you get up into this industry, you have to have patience. Patience is a virtue. The race is not given to the swift, but those endure it to the end, right? So you got to be patient. But everybody is, I got to do it now, because in trucking, we're like, now. We got to move. But what's the rush? Trucking's not going anywhere. The money's not going anywhere. I've seen so many drivers leave because they want to go on to greener pastures, you know. Money, the biggest thing is the money. But doing the numbers, and you know, I like to do numbers. I did a bunch of Settlement Fridays. It's not all that much cheaper. And am I making that much more money? Not really. You know, having your own authority is more money. It's more expensive. You have authority costs. Price of stuff is going up, so you have to demand more for them loads. Them loads is not really paying all that much. I can look at loads on the dashboard going from here to there, and they're not paying that much. It's a standard line. I mean, every now and again, you may see a load on there for 10 racks. But after you take your truck payment, your fuel, your insurance, maintenance, taxes, that load's not really paying all that much. So it makes you really think hard and long about your overall plan. I like my 2 videos ago, I put my order in for my truck. I called Success Leasing yesterday, and my truck's got 450,000 miles on it. Just hit that today, and it's getting to my 90 today. Just hit that. So I got some pretty big maintenance coming up on my truck. What is it? Not the APU. It is the DEF, transmission. All of that's coming up. I've heard it's like $8 grand. So my lease is up next week. So I'm like, do I want to pay that? Or do I want to not pay that? But there's no trucks. And do I want to pay out the behind for a truck that's going to have roughly the same amount of miles on it, and I don't know nothing about? This truck I know everything about because I've had it since 0 miles. I think I got it with 100 miles on it. So, in that saying, guys, before you jump and take your leap, do your due diligence. Is Prime that much better, or does Prime give you a structure to be the best that you can be? So, short little video, guys. I'm still weighing my options, guys. Still weighing my options. But do me a favor, like, subscribe, share, hit that bell below. So you know when I come out with new videos, hit the thumbs up button so it can push the YouTube algorithm so other new drivers can come out here and get some of this bread. Also, if you are thinking about coming over to Prime Inc. and you want to change your life, get that bag, get out of that 9 to 5, and see the world in a whole new set of glasses, come on over to Prime and give me my driver code TAYLWA. So, like I always say, remember to be blessed, less stress. Keep that left door closed, that right foot down. Only when it's safe, guys. And like I always say, guys, I will see you on the blacktop. Safe trucking, y'all.
Kommer aldrig känna så här för någon annan än dig. Varje gång jag bak på dig, jag tänker vilket kap jag har gjort. Jag skulle gå tillbaka till tid, göra om allt.